Hey, this is Benjamin, Corporate Trainings KE. If you are new here, consider giving us a subscription. Today we are talking about customers because, anyway, the customers who keep the business running. And we are looking at qualities of being a good or an excellent customer experience practitioner. What are some of the qualities that you need to be able to excel in the customer experience field? So I've been in the customer experience field myself for quite a while, and I'm just sharing my experiences or things that I think you need to be able to succeed in the customer experience arena. So number one is communication, you know, and when I talk about communication, I mean being an active listener. Seek to listen more than you talk. Some people say you have 2 ears and one mouth. So seek to listen more so that before you even start offering a solution to a customer, you are sure that you are giving the customer the solutions they want or the solutions that are going to address their problems. And you will never get to know what someone is looking for if you don't listen to them keenly. And then also communicate clearly. When you're talking to a customer, always ensure that the customer understands what you're talking about. Don't use corporate jargon. Try to break the language in a manner where the customer can be able to understand what you're trying to tell them, or the product features, or probably the terms of the contract. Yeah. So communicate well, ensure that you listen to what the customer wishes to or they want to have, and also give feedback or guide the customer appropriately. Sometimes a customer might need a product, but depending on how you have listened to them and what you can be able to recommend, then you are able to understand the customer clearly. Then you can recommend even better products that will be able to serve the customer even in a better way. So communication is very important. Ensure that you understand the customer and ensure that you are able to give your recommendations to the customer in a nice and friendly manner. Number two is nice attitude. We say attitude is everything. Yeah, you need to have a positive attitude towards work. You need to have positive attitude towards the customer. The customer probably has forgone so many other businesses to come and choose you to be or come to inquire about your products. You need to be very welcoming, very warm. Be ready to serve and willing to help. Don't look at a customer who is getting confused about where do I start, where does the process end. Be there for them. Have the right attitude, the willingness, and the ability to reach out to the customer and help them in case they look like they're stranded. Another aspect is empathy. Empathy is the ability to be able to put yourself in the shoes of the customer. So the solutions that you're proposing to a customer, if you're the one buying the same, would you recommend them to yourself? So check the situation the customer is trying to resolve. Then, depending on the solutions that you have, recommend to them solutions that are the best for that situation. Be empathetic about the customer situation. In case a customer is also complaining, you need to show empathy. You need to show the customer that they are dealing with a human being and not a big company. Yeah. So be empathetic, be there for the customer, try to listen to what they have to say, and always ensure that you are able to assist the customer within the corporate policies and in the best way possible. The other thing I'm going to talk about is business acumen. A business has employed you as a customer service representative to build more relationships and to be able to grow or upsell or cross-sell their products. So you need to be able to look at the customer from a point of this customer can give me a referral. This customer can recommend me to someone else they know. This customer might have another need that I can resolve and bring more business to my company. So that means you are likely or you're inclined to offer the best solutions so that the customer can be able to give you more referrals and to give you more business. You can be able to get more wallet share of the customer. So always, as you deal with the customers, always look at it from a business perspective. Are you creating value for the employer? Are you trying to cross sell and give more solutions to the customer? Are you trying to get more wallet share for the customer from the customer, and to ensure that the customer can have a one-stop solution for all probably their needs in regards to a certain need that they could be having. So business acumen, again, you cannot have good business acumen if you don't know your products. You need, as a service rep, to be able to know all your products in and out, so that the customer you can be able to take through the customer through all the product features, the terms and conditions, and then the customer is able to make an informed judgment. So as a service rep, always know your work or your number one duty is to teach the customer your product. The customer probably they have a need, but they don't know the specific product that you have for each and every need. So try as much as you can to always ensure that you know all your product, you know your processes, so that you are able to guide the customers appropriately and you are able to give value to the customers because of your product knowledge. Nobody wants to deal with a person who don't know what they're telling them. No customer also wants to be bounced from one desk to the other. A customer should be able to come to the service rep, sit down, and the service rep should be able to take through them all the products, features, details, terms and conditions with ease, without having to bounce the customer from one rep to the other. So always take some time out of your busy schedule to learn about your products and features of the product that you're selling. Again, as a service rep, you need to be very time conscious, because what you're dealing with here, probably you have a long queue, you have so many people that are waiting to be served by you. So you don't need to keep the customers waiting for so long. Customers are always on the move. People are also very busy. They want to finish this activity, go and do the other one. So you need to be able to deal with a customer in an environment that is not, they are not complaining about wastage of time. So you need to be quick, but you need to be correct, and you need to give the right information. So time management ties into the product knowledge. You cannot be able to manage time when you don't know what you're talking about. So you need to have the right knowledge, but apart from the right knowledge also, don't take too much time for one customer. Don't also waste too much time for the other customers who are waiting for you to serve them. So always ensure you balance out so that you're able to give customer quality service. By the end of the day, it is quality and efficient service. Nobody wants to have one and miss on the other one. You don't want to have quality service that takes 2 3 days to be served. No, customers are willing to, they are looking at the speed of execution. So always know your product so that you can be able to deliver and ensure that you don't take so much time, keep a lot of customers on the queue. Then you now start, you become a source of complaints, because when people wait for too long, they basically get impatient. When they get impatient, that means they will start to complain. And as a customer service rep, your number one role is not to resolve complaints, but prevent complaints from happening. So if you can be able to serve customers in a manner that they are not likely to complain, that is the best value you can be able to offer to the company. So take your time, but just be efficient and effective in serving customers. I wish you all the best in your journey towards customer satisfaction. Bye.